As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Redskins get set to take on the Dolphins. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
The Dolphins will need their running game to be at its best, otherwise they could be in for a long day. The best way to neutralize a good defense is by running right at them, so look for this back to get a lot of carries early on. They'll also use the run to set up a few long throws if they see that safety is creeping up to the line of scrimmage.
Look at them down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. Heck, they're already hitting each other.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. The lights are on. Both teams are ready, so let's go to the field for the opening kickoff. Back to the game. Knight is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 40 back to return.
Sends it sailing. See if they can turn this first drive into points.
Give this defense a shot.
They'll go from the I formation.
At the 21-yard line.
And the halfback picks up about 3.
You should stop him with this play.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun.
Get in there, man. Hit the ball.
To carry it. Morris couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
John, this one will really challenge the offensive coordinators as they go up against two of the best defenses in the NFL.
Both of these teams have championship caliber defense. And I think if you talk to most coaches in the league today, building a Super Bowl team starts with great defense.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. This one goes out of bounds. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 31. Directing traffic.
At the 31-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hand it off to the back. Breaking free. The 40. The 40. He's finally brought down at the 37-yard line.
Get behind those big old linemen and let them do their work.
They line up in the I formation.
Set. Here come the heat. Cowboy. We'll see. Come on. Get up.
No pass on first down. Closing in. Throwing. The 20. The 10. 5. Touchdown, Redskins. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot when the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. But then he looks up and the ball's right there.
Knight comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And the extra point is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result was a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Try this call here.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Receives the handle. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Get at him, D.
Under pressure. And he's brought down in the backfield by number 77. Couldn't escape the pass rush.
They got to find a way to give him a little more time back there. The defense was in man coverage, so he had some options out there in the secondary. He just didn't have the time to decide where he wanted to go with it.
They got nothing.
Drops back, throwing, and he hits his target. A short screen pass there.
When you use a screenplay to get some good yardage, you want to make sure that the guy getting the ball is quick, so he can make some moves to get into the open field.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Number 17 gets set, directing traffic.
Yellow, 74. Yellow, 74. Blue, 74.
Using motion. Gain of 9 on the play.
With the carry, 9-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd down and 1 to go. Ball at midfield. Calling an audible. The Redskins using motion. Tosses it out to the right. Solid yardage on that one.
This guy stays so low to the ground that the defenders have nothing to tackle. They try to grab something as he runs by, but a lot of time all they end up with is air.
Man in motion. Pressure. He surveys the field, gets the pass off. He was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Using motion. Throws it. And he makes the grade. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
Bring that pain, baby. Set. Sideline to sideline. Bust this grill, D. Here goes the heat. Lose it, lose it. Ain't got nothing.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Surveying the field. Knocked down.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. He does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Number 4 would like to place this one inside the 10. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20.
Call this defense here.
Stay after him. Hit him low.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
He tucks it away. Gain of 2.
Heck, this is a good one to call.
Defense lines up in the nickel. Warfield in motion.
Hit the ball.
Cross play to the left. Runs over the down. The back picks up about 2 on that carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They need 6. Ball on their own 24.
Here comes the heat.
Closing in. Guns it left side. And the catch is made. Great catch on 3rd down by number 81.
I'll tell you, as far as hands go, this guy's one of the best in the business. He'll go across the middle and get down the field. But you know that he's going to make the catch.
Sideline to sideline.
Going to the right. Clears the defender.
Personal foul.
The offense picks up some free yardage.
The offense will try to force the defense to make stupid penalties like that. Every bit of yardage helps.
Only one man in the backfield. Moving right. Owen pulls him down behind the line.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on their own 45.
They got nothing.
On the carry. That's a 3-yard gain.
With the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Man in motion. Under pressure with the pass, and it's intercepted by the defensive line. Breaks free. The pass rush had a lot to do with that interception.
And the key to the play was pressure. They force the quarterback to get rid of it before he's ready. And when he's rushing his throws out there, bad things are going to happen to this offense.
Brown is the deep back. Drops back, pressure, throwing, breaking free, hits him on the run. And he's brought down at the 42-yard line. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly. So his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Number 17, directing traffic. Brown, the deep man.
42-yard line.
They got nothing. 90 bull. Stay after. Take them out. Sideline to sideline.
Just about 7 yards on that carry.
The key here is to step up into the pocket. Make sure you get those feet set before you throw it.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
You got him. You got him. Set.
Man in motion. Pressure coming. Throws it into the open field. That's why he's so dangerous.
I'll tell you what, he's just a football player and a great ball handler. Anytime you get the ball in his hands, it can be big.
At the end of one, these teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Washington 7, Miami 0. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 1st and 10. Number 17. Get set. Pass play here on 1st down. Surveying the field. Little time, but he has it. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
The Redskins using motion. They're blitzing, closing in. He surveys the field, gets rid of it, into the open. Touchdown, Redskins. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
The quarterback went through his progressions and found a receiver that he thought had the best chance to haul it in for the score.
Knight comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone. The defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're moving the ball out there pretty easily. Every time I see these guys play, I'm very impressed by the players they have, especially on offense. But the thing that impresses me most is the coaching staff. They're always very well prepared. They do a good job of calling plays, and the plays that are designed to take advantage of the other team's weaknesses.
The defense did a nice job the last time around forcing the interception. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 26. Number 39, the deep man.
26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Breaks the tackle. The 40. Owens with the stop at the 42. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Now, smart coach would call this defense.
They give it to the halfback.
Got an inadvertent face mask.
The defender may have grabbed that face mask while hauling him down.
The defender almost pulled his helmet right off.
Melissa, what have you heard down there?
I was able to talk to the team Dr. Al, and he indicated that it's a minor injury. They expect that it'll take a series or 2 off and return to the field.
That was Melissa Stark with her sideline report.
This defense will stop him for sure.
Morris, the defense, looking upfield. The delayed handoff goes for about a yard.
This is a good defense to call.
Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4.
They need 5. Throwing. And he hits his target.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
It's the toss to the left. The halfback gets the toss, picks up about 2.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Let's go. Come on.
Hand it off to the back. Good play in the backfield. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 22-yard line. Dropping back. Under pressure. Throwing short to his left. Here's an opening. And he's brought down at the 16.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 1 will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target. Number 29, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Good distance. From the 2.
Well, they just have to keep doing what they've been doing. The defense hasn't put up too much resistance so far.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Changing the play now. Number 17 sends a man in motion. That's a 3-yard gain.
Come on now, stick it to him here.
About 6 to go.
Come on, partner. Ain't got nothing.
Dropping back, pressure. Gets rid of it. Behind him, but he has it. That powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
Calling an audible. Man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw, and he makes the grab. He did a nice job bringing that one in.
Yeah, either that or it just got thrown in there so hard it's stuck.
The backs are lined up in an I. He sees something in the defense. Number 57 played that one perfectly.
Well, they tried to run the counter, but it took a long time to develop, and the linebacker was right there to break it up.
Now it's 3rd and 6 coming up. Dropping back, stepping up, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. The pass throw is incomplete, so he can't get it to him.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Number 32 sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
15-yard line. 1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. The defender brings him down at the 14-yard line.
This is what I would call in this situation.
On the ground. Gain of about 1.
With the carry. 1-yard gain.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Dropping back. Flings it over the middle. Incomplete. He overthrows his intended receiver.
That pass was clearly overthrown.
On the play.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 39-yard line. Breaks the tackle. Refuses to go down. And he almost breaks it on that return.
It's not just a returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. The blockers have to know who to block, and they all did their jobs on that one.
They'll pass on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime. This might be a place where they come out in a passing formation, but actually run the ball to catch him off guard.
Taylor in motion. Throwing short to his left. And it's caught. Number 17. Could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that throw.
A receiver that can make big plays like that have to be fed the ball so they can stay in the game.
They're right where they'd like to be, and that's in position to change this score before the half. They're probably going to take it easy and mix it up a little.
You got him. Come on, partner.
Under pressure with the throw. This pass is incomplete.
Be aware of the defensive set. You got to take what they're giving you.
Pressure with the pass. He hits his receiver. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. He finds his man. The rush was on, but it's a nice game thanks to a nice throw.
He read the blitz and he got rid of the ball very quickly. This is the kind of guy you love to have behind center. He's the kind of guy that won't get rattled when he feels a big rush coming.
Set.
Calling an audible now.
Got him. Yo, 16. That's all you.
Using motion. Cross play to the right. Touchdown, Washington. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
Knight comes in to attempt the point after. The kick is up. The point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2. The Dolphins face an uphill battle as they begin this drive. At the 21, the quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand off to the tailback. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Washington 21, Miami 3. So let's pick up the action. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Number 1, in to kick this one off. He got all of that one. He downs it in the end zone. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Number 17, directing traffic. Number 31, the defender brings him down at the 22-yard line. About a 2-yard gain here. They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Yo,
Calling an audible.
25. Blue, 58. Yellow, 16. Green, 58.
This one is handed off. 4-yard pickup there by the fullback.
You're really going to have to work hard to get this one. Keep fighting.
That all you got? Hit him low. That's the heat. Set.
Closing in, surveying the field. Gets rid of it. The adjustment. They don't have to go deep to pick up first downs.
Yeah, and this quarterback makes his living with these kind of passes. He'll dink and dunk you all the way down to the end zone.
We'll see. Set. Bring the pain. Let's go. Come on. Snake out. Come on, partner.
Drops back. Under pressure. Throwing. And the catch is made. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Set.
Number 17, directing traffic.
Hit the ball. Green, 74. Green, 58.
Washington will call a timeout here. That's their first.
Set.
Calling an audible now, using motion.
Catch the ball, man.
Gets the toss to the right. Number 31 picks up just enough with a first.
All right, go for the long ball here. Get some air under this thing.
So they have 1st and 10 here. They line up in the I formation, calling an audible.
Blue,
Ball on
58.
the 42-yard line.
74.
Number 25 moves in motion. Fullback handoff. Clears the defender.
Now here it is. He shows a lot of determination in getting to the ball carrier on this one. Look at how he fights off the blocker, and he makes a heck of a play to bring him down.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Directing traffic.
Green, 58. Cowboy. Blue, 58. Red, 58.
Man in motion. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
The 40. What a stiff one.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Taylor has been good on the ground, and it's his ability to break tackles that's helped him to this total. Only one man back. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Give it all you got, D. Come on. Fire out. Bust his grill.
Using motion.
Bust his grill, D.
Going to the air on first down. Looking downfield with the throw. Thrown behind, but caught. 5. Touchdown, Washington. A nice pass, a nice catch, and it goes for the score.
That was just a solid play. That guy was not going to be denied.
Knight comes in for the extra point. And it's up, and the extra point is good. And obviously they're happy with that drive, especially since they ended it with a touchdown.
The defense was on the field for a long time, and they just couldn't stop him. Give credit to the offense for doing such a great job of executing.
Booming kick downfield. He downs it in the end zone. They'll start this drive at the 20 after downing the kick in the end zone. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20.
Poke out right.
1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Gain of 2.
Number 39 on the run.
Boom. This defense will stop him for sure.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
That's all you.
Greasy sets up. Number 80, the motion man. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a third down play. And they'll face a long third down here.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Big drop, and that brings up 4th down.
He took his eyes off the ball at the last minute. He did a good job getting open, but he didn't watch the ball into his hand.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit. Don't let those guys intimidate you. Get out there and run it down their throat.
Number 17 gets set. Looks like he's calling an audible.
Blue, 25.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Directing traffic.
Here come the heat. Bring the pain.
McNeil, the motion man. They'll bring him down at the 38-yard line.
The defense looks aggressive out there. Use the draw to pull them in, and then you should have plenty of room to run.
The Redskins using motion. Gets the pass off, and it's complete. He makes the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
On third down, you have one job, and that's to know where the marker is and to get past it. You just can't come up short like that.
They're calling for the punter again, his third kick tonight. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch. And this will be a touchback.
This is a good one to call.
They'll go from the I formation.
20-yard line. First and 10.
Bust his grill. Stay after. Set. Bulldog under. 94.
Hands it off. Great play in the backfield by number 32. Loss of around 2.
Give this defense a shot.
Second and long. Ball on their own 17. The Dolphins line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Tiger out. Hawkeye right.
Dropping back. He's looking. Throwing. And it's complete. Number 86 did a nice job of getting to that pass.
Yeah, we saw him running those quick pass plays in practice.
Bust his grill.
The Dolphins using motion.
Get up, lad. Bulldog under.
Hand it off. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Time to call a special teams play.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he chooses not to return this one.
There was no need to try and return that one. Well, he made the right decision there.
Smith, the motion man. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing it to one of your backs.
Number 17, directing traffic.
Red, 74. Yellow, 25. Mad dog over.
Using motion. Hands it off to the back. Slips the tackle. Can't bring him down. Brown with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
Number 17. Get set. Man in motion.
Get in there, lad. Stay up.
Pressure with the pass, and he makes the grab. He loses it. The Dolphins recover. The defense came up for the ball on that one.
Yeah, they really had his number on that one. You got to remember to keep the ball wrapped up tight when you see contact coming.
The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10.
Bring the pain.
Greasy sends a man in motion. Number 39. Trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys on a run blitz. And the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Come on, get up.
Throws it. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion.
This is what I would call in this situation.
3rd and long. Ball on the 50-yard line. Washington looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field. Pressure coming with the throw. He hits his receiver. He hauls that pass in, and that's his 4th catch of the day.
4th and 2. Ball on the 40-yard line.
It's on the ground. 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. A very costly fumble, and it's a touchdown. He tried to do too much and ends up turning it over. The lineup for the extra point. And it's on its way. The point after is good. Knight will be kicking off. And he got all of that one. A great kick. He takes a knee. The Dolphins have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20-yard line. Number 39, the lone setback.
Give this one a try.
Get at it.
A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Boom. This defense will stop him for sure.
Let's go. Come on. Back off, DBs.
Passes left. This one falls incomplete. Number 41 made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He's got great recovery speed, and he can catch up to the ball even if he's caught out of position. That time he was right there in the secondary to tip the ball away.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. Closing in. He's taken down in the backfield. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap and get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
So the lineup to punt after going 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
Holding on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty.
Watch for a hold to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Brown couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Looks like he's calling an audible.
Give it all you got.
Hands it off to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. Fullback gets the call, picks up about 5.
You need a nice pickup here. Make sure he's deep enough before you throw it.
Set.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 30.
He sees something in the defense.
That's all you. You got it. Snake out.
Under pressure, looking for an option. Throwing. He hits his receiver. The 50. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
Calling an audible now.
Bring that pain, baby. Bring the pain. 58. Get the ball.
Brown got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. They'll go from the I formation. Number 17 gets set, directing traffic.
Blue, 58.
The 30. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the count.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Sixth play of this drive. Changing the play now.
Blue, 58. Green, 74. Blue, 58.
Washington will call a timeout here. They have none left.
Set.
He sees something in the defense.
Red, 74. Blue, 16.
Takes the handoff on the counter, picks up 6, maybe 7 yards.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
They need 5. And this is the 7th play of this drive.
Ain't no. He can left.
Pressure. Looking for an option with the throw. Still running. Missed tackle. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Get the ball to the open man. You can't give him an easy pick.
They'll go from the I formation. And we go back to the game.
Sideline to sideline. Take him out. Drop back. Drop.
They'll go with a run once again. Gain of 2.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
Melissa, any news from down there?
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
Thanks for that report, Melissa.
Snake eyes.
Hand it off to the back. About a 4-yard gain there.
Set. Bust this grill, deep. Lose it. Lose it. Catch the ball, man. Here comes the
It's the toss to the left. Good play in the backfield by Johnson. They were waiting for him as he tried to take it to the outside.
And that run started off going east and west, which isn't bad, but then it got worse, and it went south.
11th play of this drive. Changing the play now.
Give it all you got. Yellow, 16. Fire out.
So they try to keep the drive alive, but fail on 4th down. And we go back to the game. The Redskins line up in the quarter defense.
First and 10.
D up. Set. Cowboy.
They'll pass on 1st down. Steps up, fires it over the middle. Incomplete pass. That looked like a catch until he got nailed.
But he saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Set. Buster's grave. We'll see.
Throwing. The pass is picked off. Taylor made a great read and came up with the interception.
The quarterback seemed to rush that one a little.
So after the interception now, it's 1st and 10. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Looks like he's changing the play. Number 81 moves in motion. Hand it off. Down he goes at the 23-yard line.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
2 minutes left. Number 17 gets set. He sees something in the defense. Man in motion. Number 31. Pickup of about 6 yards. It's third down with 3 to go. Ball on the 18-yard line. Number 17 directing traffic.
That's all you. Give it all you got.
Using motion.
Sideline, D.
He tucks it away. Miami pulls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts left. So as the game winds down, we'll see the place kicker. Directing traffic. The Redskins using motion. Number 31. And even though they're well ahead, they went for it and came up short.
At this point, they're just trying to run up the score. Of course, you don't appreciate that if you're the other coach, but the turnover should not hurt them. First down may be where they try something towards the end zone, since they'll have 3 more downs to work with after that.
With the pass. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short, he can throw them long, he can throw them medium, he can throw them anywhere.
Miami will call a timeout here. They have 1 remaining, so they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 40.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Here comes the heat.
They'll pass on first down. This one falls incomplete.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chain while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
On the 40-yard line.
Set. Come on, partner.
Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. Greasy was able to find his man for the first down.
The receiver is really a special player. He's one of those guys you want to look for at crunch time.
Spike stops the clock.
Second and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line.
He out now. Ain't got nothing.
5th play of this drive.
Come on, D up.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. Taylor just made a great defensive play.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Rolling. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Hill stopped the clock with the spike.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about first downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
Morris in the backfield. With the pass. Incomplete pass.
They're running out of time and downs. It's time for them to call their best play before it's too late.
32-yard line.
Sideline to sideline. Get in there. Mad dog, go.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert third downs.
Looking downfield, pumps once, throws it, the defender's got it. So the defense combines an excellent pass rush with good coverage, and it becomes a turnover.
I'll tell you, it's very important to have pressure on the quarterback. What that does is make the secondary's job a heck of a lot easier. On that play, it led to an interception. They've got the lead in the ball, so they should just be calling dive plays to run out the clock.
Set. Here comes the heat.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Washington 35, Miami 3.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.